Motorcycle dealerships are special places. You walk in and your dreams are lifted high. The possibilities seem endless. Your ambition and your wallet is the only thing limiting you. And that second one does a pretty dang good job of making sure you don't walk out of there with a brand spanking new R1M. Ooh, shiny Olins. But while motorcycle dealerships are indeed treasured ground, the population found inside of them can be pretty eclectic, interesting, and honestly, downright entertaining. Welcome back, you lovable little scamp. How are you? What's going on? You already know who it is. It's your sweet boy, Yammie Noob, who's also somehow your papa, back once again to deliver you the motorcycle content you've come to know and love. Today, we're going to be discussing the characters you encounter in a motorcycle dealership. We produced a video similar to this a while back, but I felt we can update it, improve it, rebuild it, and make it into a beautiful hentai hornet we know it can be. Before we jump in and have ourselves some good, clean Christian Minecraft server fun, make sure you're subscribed, drop me a like, and leave me a comment letting me know if you've met or are any of these characters we're going to be covering in today's video. Now let's jump in. The first dude you got to keep an eye out for is the Browser. This guy is a funny character. He sauntered in with a pep in his step. He's going at his own gingerly paced, perusing from bike to bike and checking out the tires, the forks, the tachometer, the rear seat release latch for some reason. This guy is eyeing these bikes so closely you'd think he was performing a tech inspection on them. You'll notice several salespeople circling him. Not like vultures, because they're good people, they're just trying to do their jobs, but they're behaving exactly like vultures waiting to strike on this unsuspecting dude. You get one of them that decides to break the seal. He approaches and says, "Hey there, what brings you in?" And the Browser barely makes eye contact and says, "Just browsing." And the salesman says, "All right then, just let me know how I can help." Which reminds me, this is a teachable moment, having worked in sales in a past life. Don't just tell a person, tell you if they need anything. You need to be asking some leading questions. Ask them why they're there, what bikes they're interested in, why they want to ride. Get all psychological in there and keep the conversation going. Pretend you're on a date with this dude and the last thing you want to happen is an awkward lull in conversation that leads to that pregnant pause that makes the air so thick it looks like my wonderful thighs and the glistening fluorescent lights of my garage. The Browser may or may not buy a bike, but it's up to the sales dude to act on it. Now, the Browser is one character, but they're not to be confused with the tire kicker. If you've sold a bike privately, you're familiar with the tire kicker. As the name implies, they come around, no cash in hand, no intent to purchase, they're just there to waste as much time as possible. You wonder why they're a black hole of time and space, but here we are in this infinite and endless void with the tire kicker. They'll tell you that they've been thinking about getting X, Y, and Z bike, they'll tell you they're ready to pull the trigger any day, but there's a few telltale signs that points to their general inability to buy something. 1. You glance their pockets and they're literally empty. Not a damn thing in those pockets. No keys, no phone, no wallet. This dude is straight up NPC status and only has 3 lines of dialogue. Number 2. You notice all the cheese and soda stains on their clothes. No self-respecting person would walk out of their house like this. Number 3. 2 words. White sneakers. If they've got white sneakers, slightly dirty, they ain't doing anything. The tire kicker can't be converted to anything. You might as well try to get them off the showroom floor as quick as possible. You will chuckle as you see a salesperson try to convert these guys into something real. The polar opposite of the tire kicker is pre-research, test ride, and cash purchase dude. Now here's a fun guy. This guy's been eyeing this particular model of bike for a while, he's been scouring his listings, and he's ready to pull the trigger. So much so that he's walked in with the pretense of a test ride, but really, he's just taking it out for a spin to get a quick check that it runs before dropping a fat wad and taking it home. You can spot this fella by how he walks in with his gear, a confident stride, and he walks straight to the bike that he wants, as if he's some sort of adorable truffle pig that knows exactly where that bike is. He relies on pure intuition and feel to get to where he needs to go. Once he's discovered where that bike is exactly, he'll summon a salesperson, request a ride, and come back and finalize the sale. No question, no hassle. He'll arrive next day with a toy hauler and throw it in there. Hats off, my dude, you're living the dream. Now, all this talk of money is a great segue for our sponsor today's video, Ridge Wallets. Ridge has been a proud sponsor of the channel for a while, and if it's your first time checking them out, here's what you need to know. They make the finest and minimal wallets that come in premium materials like titanium, carbon fiber, and aluminum. I personally rock a black aluminum one because I do think it looks the sleekest, but I did have a carbon fiber one for a bit as well. If you're sick of the bulky wallets that fold and look like your dad's wallet, get the Ridge. Right now, fans of the Yammie get 10% off by using code Yammie at checkout, so get the finest in RFID blocking, literally bulletproof minimal wallets by using code Yammie at checkout for 10% off and hitting the link below. Now let's keep it moving. We've talked a lot about customers, but what about the people that work there? The backbone of this dealership. Let's look at my absolute favorite thing, the all-knowing tech. Techs are the lifeblood of motorcycling. When your bike breaks, or if you break your bike like I often do, techs are there. They don't judge, at least not outwardly anyways, they only heal. Techs are a guiding force for motorcyclists and are the unsung heroes who keep our rides on the road. They're sort of like the healing class in any multiplayer RPG. A good tech is worth their weight in gold for a shop and riders alike. If you're not all that handy with a wrench like me, then it's important to know and be chummy with this guy. You might come in with the part you broke on your bike, or maybe you low-sided your ride. Maybe you adjusted the valves incorrectly on a bike, or hell, maybe your dang Euro bike just broke down on you again. The tech will never judge, only heal. The other character you need to keep a keen eye on is the old guy that may or may not work there. This one is tricky. There's this dude who will just come around and start chatting you up. Does he work here? He's wearing a standard Ducati polo, so who can say? He'll start telling you a story about the time he jump-started his bike down a hill when it had no gas, so he rode it like a pedal bike all the way down to the cola shop so he could get his date on time. How wholesome. How pure. But then, he offers you a coffee and a donut. Wait, has he done this out of pure kindness? Why is he offering these delectable sweets to you? What does he want from you? Who can say? Then all of a sudden he asks you if you've seen the new Triumph Scrambler and if you want to go look at it. Alright, now it's getting weird. He's inviting you to go look at a certain bike. This guy is just a few keywords away from revealing himself to be an employee. What the hell is going on here? But just as soon as you start to question what it is this old man is up to, the shop owner comes by and says, "Dad, come on, let the nice young man check out these bikes. Let us know if you need anything." And all is explained. Another character you're likely to bump into if you're unlucky is the rude service desk dude. This guy's got a bit of a chip on his shoulder, which is really unfortunate. It's not your fault he's behind this desk writing up a mile-long service report for you. You haven't done a damn thing wrong. You're just dropping off your trusty steed for some service and this dude won't stop giving you lip service. Rude service dude might just need a quick coffee and donut break, and you know just the guy to help with that. And the last guy on our list isn't a worker here, but is a staple at any dealership, and that's the old dude getting his ADV bike serviced. You'll see a mid-50s to early 60s guy stopping by the shop to get his clapped-out BMW adventure bike serviced before he takes that bad boy down to Patagonia. He's got all the stickers on his top box, he's got his Aero-Stitch suit, and the modular helmet. You already know he's ready to go. But in reality, this is just a comfy bike that he bought himself because he's worked hard in life and wants the finer things. Can you really blame him? Those ADV bikes have more features than a smartphone, but this is a staple you'll surely see at your local shop. Now, that's going to wrap it up for today, my sweet children. What do you think? Did I miss any known characters? Was there a sullen soul that I missed in my comprehensive analysis of the types of dude that stepped foot into a dealership? Let me know in the comments below. I do always love and appreciate hearing from you guys. Drop me a line and voice your opinion. Now, of course, this video wouldn't be complete without me mentioning our Patreon. It started out as our beginner bike giveaway, and trust me, we still do that. We've got this KTM RC390 up for grabs, but really, it's grown to be one of the best communities for motorcyclists on the internet. Imagine a safe place where you can come learn about bikes, ask questions, see exclusive content, and hang out with me. That's what our Discord server is. It's like a chat room you can access on desktop or mobile, and it's going to work just like Slack or TeamSpeak. Join over 650 members who have signed up. We've got channels specifically for new riders, bike purchases, memes, and more. Oh yeah, you also get additional chances to win the bike and you're automatically entered for free. You get access to live streams, polls to help us decide what to do with the bikes, and more. We also do weekly $100 gift card drawings for our members. Watch our weekly It Came From Craigslist videos to see how that works. So join us in creating the best exclusive motorcycle content on the internet. Hit the link below or go to patreon.com/YammieNoob to get started. Thanks again for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. See you later. Fact: the directors of the film Despicable Me actually wrote their own language for Minions called Minionese. Maybe those Facebook moms will finally start speaking it. Goodbye.
Don't park the car.
Getting fast now, getting ballsy, using the brake lights, putting the foot down. You'll be doing burnouts pretty soon. Oh, now we're on the grass. Oh, it's okay. Okay, that's
Oh no!